Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. First pitch coming your way next. So here's the lefty, David Peterson. What's the word on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quick.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On to Semien. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That's to third. And it stays fair. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that'll do it. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Queens, and starting this one, Mitch Keller. What do you look for here? Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor went deep in his most recent game. Tap to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Marcus Semien.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
To the right side. On to O'Hearn. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Juan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Got him swinging.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Bryan Reynolds here. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it requires going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-0. Line drive to short and caught. We'll go to the bottom of Back here in Citi Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. This one in the air, center field. Mangum has a beat on it. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Brett Baty. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Mangum gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground, Triolo. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Queens, Wilsingy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Slice to right, and there's one down. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Out to short. Now a jump throw, and they get the out. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going
to throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. Bart takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Luis Robert now.
Robert Jr.
Slice the other way and foul. Robert getting the start in center, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that one hammered. Banks off the wall. Man at first with one gone. And up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Robert on the go. That's in for a strike. Bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Out to short, Gonzalez. Gets it to first, and 2 away now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Just missed. Foul ball there. The Mets looking to strike first here in the last half of the 3rd. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One, two now. Caught him looking for the K. Mets strand one. Still no score. Start of the fourth. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. One pitch and one out. Joey Bart up here. Doubled in his first AB. And a base hit into right center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Lau at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw. Save. And now second and third with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. That's towards center. Robert on the move. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And now a high leverage at bat from Ryan Reynolds. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Simeon toss over to first. They limit the damage here. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Bo Bichette. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Fly to center his first time.
Juan Soto.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, dude. Aggressive, and it paid off.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Fly ball down the line. And it hooks. Foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Foul ball still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And look out. As that one ran in and got him. Go-ahead run on base. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run homer their second home run of the inning, and now they're out front. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
One down. Here is Marcus Semien. Line drive, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap and blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Isaac Matson up and loosening in the pen. Ramirez also getting ready. The 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 round trippers. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. On the ground to the left. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Up the middle, flips it behind his back. A sensational double play.
Poetry in motion right there, Boo. Great job moving to his right to gather it, flip behind the back, and get things going for the double play.
Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chop back up the middle. Lindor fires over to first. Inning over. Nothing doing here. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor digs in now. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Taylor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Rudder takes off. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ground ball, left side. Off-balance feed, there's 1. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Two down, nobody on. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys don't nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter when you're down in the...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. One down. Here's Joey Bart now. Sliced hard but foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second down, one out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. And that's it for a strike. 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late swing fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. Two aboard, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. Cannonball coming. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Isaac Matson.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Soto, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Matson, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Kyle Nicholas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one not close. Ball 1. Inside, almost got him. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Next to hit, Brett Baty. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! A two-run shot. So up next, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this corner.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Yohan Ramirez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Next for the Mets.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Robert now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he grounds one back up the middle, gets to it with a slide. There's one on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Robert on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Brother goes again. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third. He's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. A 1-1. Up the middle. Gonzalez. Whips it to first.
He's out.
Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 rounds. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. The Mets leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. Liner snagged at first. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order. Back here at Citi Field. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
O'Hearn takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now a relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Breaking ball, and that got him. First and second, one out. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. On to Gonzalez for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Queens, it's getting late in this one, Singy. He looked unhittable in his last outing, and today much of the same.
Yeah, Boog, scary thought for the rest of the division. Total dominance out there.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Simeon, toss over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The designated hitter,
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That one is hammered right field. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. This is Joey Votto. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Nicolas getting ready to make his season debut. And a foul ball.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Marcus Simeon. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one fouled off. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to second, might be 2. The flip, there's 1, and yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day. We go to the 9th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. Right side. To first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. This one in the air. Polanco settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Slowly down to their final out. Brian Reynolds now at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this